Hey, what's up YouTube? This is the We All Juggle Knives channel, and we got a lot of amazing blades to show today. This video is going to be a preview of some upcoming blades that will be reviewed, as well as a little mini overview of all these blades. Okay, from left to right, let's go through the names of all these. So the first knife is a CFK Cutlery hunting knife. Beside that, we have a Camtrax axe by Camillus with a folding saw. Underneath that is a CDS Survival Combat 1 from Spain, and then a jeo-tec 37. Right, then we have a CRKT Chance in Hell machete, 16-inch. Then we have a Cobra Steel Falcata, a Bark River Barong, two machetes from Cold Steel, the Tactical Wakizashi and the Tactical Tonto. Then we have the CRKT Woods No Bo Tomahawk. Beside that is a Morehouse knife. Underneath that is the CRKT Ruger Muzzle Break hunting knife. Beside that we have a Kudamon MT5. Then the Morehouse Bowl, a United Cutlery Kukri, and a Schrade Kukri. Now yes, that was fast and furious, but don't worry. One, there's not going to be a quiz, and two, I am going to list every single blade in the text description box along with where you can purchase them. Probably be a lot of Amazon links. Please try to use those links. They really help support the channel. And also, let's hear it for Tarpy the Tactical Tarp. I'm going to do a full review of that tarp that these are all on. No, I'm just kidding. This was the review. It's just a tarp, but it does keep my stuff from getting wet. We just had a lot of rain. All right, let's take a closer look at some of these blades. Here is the Bark River Barong A2 tool steel. It already tried to rust, but I caught it in time and was able to prevent it. But yeah, that'll rust. I love Barongs, man. I'm half Filipino. We have a lot of Barongs in the Philippines. Oh, by the way, sorry if my hands are chewed up or dirty. I've been testing knives outside for you guys. This is the priciest blade in this video by far, but you know, Bark River, not really budget friendly, but they are known for high quality, definitely. All right, so stay tuned for the full review of this beast. All right, from Camillus, this is the Camtrax axe. It also has a hammer surface on the back, right, and it's got a folding saw which locks with kind of like a lockback mechanism. A pretty useful little hatchet because it's got 3 tools in one. I have tested it out already, but a full review is upcoming. It didn't come very sharp. That's not rust, by the way. That's actually just like stain from bark because I was doing some chopping with it. Yeah, so stay tuned for that review. This is the CRKT Ruger Muzzle Break. Now this is a great idea from CRKT because it's basically a classic hunting type knife. It's kind of like their version of a Buck 119, so I would think it would be very popular, you know, not with knife collectors, but just with regular people, regular Joes that want a fixed blade hunting and or camping knife. Speaking of CRKT, this is their Woods No Bo, the third in the Woods Tomahawk series that I now own. There is the Woods Chogan, the Woods Kanji, and now the Woods No Bo. This is the most lightweight tomahawk in the series because it does not have a back spike or a back hammer. This is designed by RMJ, right, the famous tomahawk company that makes very expensive hawks for SWAT teams and such, but they also design for CRKT. And you can see the experience and the influence from that great company. All right, here is windless Cobra Steel Falcata. It is a budget-friendly short sword. You can see just the rubber-coated handle, made in India. You could also use this as a machete if you wish. They sell these on Amazon now. I'll include that link. Now, the Cobra Steel line is their budget-friendly line of basically short swords. And this is the 4th in that series, so I think I have enough of them to make a review of the whole line, so stay tuned for the Cobra Steel line video. Alright, here's the CRKT Chance in Hell machete. This is a 16-inch blade. They also have an 18-inch, and I've already reviewed the 12-inch bladed version. All right, this is designed by Ken Onion. And for the price, pretty good machete. You know, you could get some yard work done. Speaking of machetes, this is the Cold Steel Tactical Tanto Machete. Right, and they also have the Tactical Wakizashi and the Tactical Katana Machete, which I've already done a demo with. And these are all made in South Africa for Cold Steel. And they're pretty good for the price. You know, it's more anti-zombie really than practical, but still very cool. Here's a knife from Spain, the Kudamon MT5. You may remember I reviewed the MT4, which is a folder. This is kind of like the fixed blade equivalent of that folder. It's full tang. It's got really nice red liners. You know, the ivory handle scales. All right, so stay tuned for the review of that Spanish knife. Good camp knife. All right, the two Kukris. The United Cutlery, I think they're calling this the USMC Kukri, and I believe they even are licensed. I don't know. I think they just have to pay a little money to get that licensed by them, but nonetheless, it's an inexpensive machete, but it's shaped like a Kukri, but it's not as thick or heavy as a Nepalese Kukri. All right, and then we have the Schrade Kukri, which bears a very strong resemblance, at least the blade shape, to the much more expensive Cold Steel Kukri. Not their machete, but their Kukri. But it's good for the price. TPE handle, I'll definitely do reviews of those. Now this knife is a Morehouse knife from Pakistan. It's definitely a very badass knife. I mean, it's extra wide, built like a tank. All right, the guards are just one-piece construction with the knife. It's got a large choke-up choil. There you see polished micarta handle scales and the thick full tang. Yeah, this thing is built like a tank, except I don't really like the partial hollow grind. I wish it were a saber grind. Right, here's a blended family portrait of all the knives. But yeah, that Morehouse knife, I don't like the partial hollow grind, but for the price it's still pretty good. Unfortunately, I don't think I can review that knife because I've noticed they really don't keep many in stock at all, like 2 or 3 at most. And I can't review something that's not widely available. People will just get mad at me if they can't buy it. So until, I'll include the link. Whoever gets them, gets them. There's only a few, so first come, first serve. And if this company ever decides to make more inventory, then I will review it. But, it's badass, so I just wanted to show it to let you know it exists. You can decide from there. All right, so these knives, the first 5 from the left, I will definitely review all 5 of those knives as camp knives in bushcraft or camp. Now, the second to the last knife, the CDS survival knife, I'm not sure if I'm going to review that. That is actually, I think it's based on Daryl's knife from The Walking Dead. But the real knife in The Walking Dead is actually a bussy knife that is much more expensive. But I don't really like the partial hollow grind on that one. I have 3 knives from that company, and the other 2 are less expensive and better grinds. So not sure if I'm going to review that. But again, it's an interesting knife. I just wanted to let you guys know that it's out there and it exists. You can decide for yourself if it's worth it to you. Maybe it depends how much you like that TV show. All right, but I hope you enjoyed seeing the overview and preview of all of these blades. Now, like I said, I will include Amazon links to all of these in the text description box. Please try to use those links. They really help support the channel. Now, the videos for most of these are upcoming, but don't wait for the video, if you're super interested in one of these blades, because I don't know how long it will take to make high quality videos for all of these. I've already made 1,000 videos, so there's no reason that I would rush. I'm trying to go for high quality videos and reviews, so I'm not going to just go for quantity. So I'll take as long as I need to take to make good, detailed reviews with lots of demonstration. But if you really need some advice on any of these, you can always contact me personally on here with any questions you have about any of these. So if I haven't done the review yet, you can still ask me questions and to help you make your decisions on if you want to buy any of these for yourself. You know, I'm definitely more than happy to help you out in any way possible. So any questions, feel free. All right, so this has been We All Juggle Knives. I hope you enjoyed this whirlwind tour of upcoming blades. So stay tuned for the future videos. I am out.